Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca from BDM 1901. Now I will give a presentation of assignment 2 to talk about my key contribution and a critical reflection while making the music video Sunny. I played the role of actress and editor in this film production, but today I will focus on and from the perspective of the editor to discuss it. I divided the part of key contribution into two sections: camera test and final cut. Firstly, when we decided the style and after camera test, I started by picking the shots and cut them into short shots. At first, I was not used to this form of editing because in the past, I have been used to and good at editing long shots. But I still make an effective try. I added the two filters to PR based on tutorials on the internet, but in the end only kept one in the camera test. They are retro digital video disc and a Steam repo. Second, in the final cut, I used shortcuts, super shortcuts, and speed up as main editing methods to adapt to the fast-paced style of Sunny. At the same time, this is one of the distinctive features of our music video. Next, for the green screen, I added the super key to the scenes in PR to remove the green screen. Then I added the different types of background to them. To simulate the movement of the camera in the music video, I used keyframes to set the zoom effect. Meanwhile, I modified the original stop-motion animation into several photos. I cut them into squirrels and added the frames drawn in Procreate to create the final effect of overlapping appearance. For the colorful shadow dance, I took some innovative creation with the suggestions from the tutorial class. I changed the original size of the pictures, gave them an echo effect, and changed the color of the shadows and the white curtain. I reduced the value of the echo for better presentation and reduced the falls on the curtain by increasing the echo number. Finally, I added the algae glow effect. Nevertheless, I have made a failed try in changing the color of the clothes. I used the pen tool, but this attempt did not give obvious change. In addition, I have unified the various types of filters and used only one in the music video. The old TV stroke effect was used to create a feeling of 1970s. At last, instead of following with the short list, I mixed the themes and built up rhythm and create progressive changes in mood. This is a challenging process. The current response with the rhythm requires constant trying. Self-reflection is the main point I want to emphasize in this presentation. Firstly, I think I was to rely on the advice from director. While this provided a positive direction for improvement, at the same time I did not engage in active thinking. I think I should change the sequence, think first, and then seek for advice. Second, I was hard to jump out the comfort zone. I did not want to use green screen at first because I thought it would be a hassle before I started shooting, both in pre-production and post-editing. As I mentioned before, I used to using long cuts, and when I started using shortcuts, I was resistant at first. Third, I often ignore the detail while editing, not much careful about the feeling of the background sound and background act clatter. Finally, not fully in the emotion of the character. When I was shooting the part of the playground, I needed to be on a flying chair for the shot, but when I got up there, fear completely overcame me, making me unable to show the joy and ease of the character, which leading the shoot unusable. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you for your listening.